Hello everyone, we are here for Kubera. More spin-offs. This time it is Whistle. I don't know how many chapters it is, but it will be until we finish it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on my gym stuff, which means I'm going to the gym after this. So you know what that means for you? You got exercise. It's your weekly reminder. Do it. Anyhow, let's just jump into it. I would whistle, but I'm not very good at whistling, so I will not. What's up? What's that thing? A huge bird? Or is it... No, it's a Garuda. Hula la! Oh, that's fucking Maruna. What? Sorry. My unconsciousness did it. Yeah, definitely. Real. Hold on. Leave my phone over there. I must like discipline. I'm not ready to meet him yet. I gotta start from day one. That's expensive stuff there. Have you ever seen other bird looking like people beside me? Oh, sure, I've seen quite a few of them. Most Garuda that are superior go around with their wings exposed, don't they? I've seen Garuda, Barunda, and Jarida as well. Wait, you've seen Garuda? That's kind of nuts. Who the fuck are you? And you, sir, very much look alike Garuda. Look like Garuda. There's no need for the alike there, but minor grammatical error. Haha, minor spelling mistake, therefore I win. Let me guess, Vinata is your mother? Huh? Your face tells me I guessed it right. I have a keen eye for these things, you know? But why are you roaming around by yourself? Are you a lone wolf? A Rakshasa going around all alone in that appearance? Seems like risky business to me. Well, just don't let Ninja catch you. I'll get going now. Wait! Season 3, spin-off 14, Whistle, Volume 1. You're not messing with me, are you? She really looks like this? Oh, he's searching, for Raltara. God damn, the effect of the thing that affects her in the story is affecting me. Oh no. The offspring of the very first second in command of the Garuda clan. Right now that you bring it up, I don't think Barunda was always the second in command. There was someone else before him. I'd forgotten all about that. Who are you? Having a resistance race is a scary thing. I mean, I just heard about them, but still can't recall anything. Their name, face. As the first in command was forgotten, their children also lost their ground. What's worse, a missing friend thinks that she's to blame for all the misfortune. That's most likely why she left without a word, because she thought she was a burden to me. Oh, so you're saying you must find her because she might get into trouble if you let her be? That's right. I'm always worried about her, as you can see. But all others would think about her for a minute. When they hear from me, they forget about her the next minute. You'd probably do the same. So I ask that you tell me what you know before you forget. I hear you, but I just don't know. I might know a thing or two about Nastika, but not about Rakshasa. Plus, this doodle of yours is no help at all. I wouldn't have recognized her even if I'd seen her. Please, think hard. Maybe there's something you overheard from someone. After all, you must be more than just an ordinary person to have walked away safely from all those encounters with Garuda and Nastika. I did not make it out safely from those encounters. Did you think I have had a friendly chit-chat with those Nastika? I've lost count of how many times I've died in the hands of the trainee Rakshasa. What? Huh? Ah, an AHR. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously not present because this is stage 4 Marina, but so yeah. All that was in my previous lifetimes. I'm still alive in this one because I haven't had such an occurrence yet. I mean, Why would they use humans as their training material for Rakshasa? Aspiring match amongst themselves would make much more sense for that. What kind of training benefit would they get from massacring weak humans anyway? Even when you can get reincarnated over the pain... getting over the pain and grudge isn't easy. I'm the weird one for pulling myself together like this. But for most others, something within them gets twisted after such an experience. They even gave me the stink eye and left me out in the cold the other day. I swear they weren't that kind of people. He was going to apologize, but he knows he doesn't have any right to. Poor guy. I guess you wouldn't like leaf tea. How about some milk instead? I'm good. It's not fun drinking by myself, you know. Try some unless you hate it. Milk tends to be okay, even when you hate veggies. Well, milk isn't a vegetable, it's an animal product. It's full of protein, well, full of calcium. There's, I think, trace amounts of protein in milk. Yeah, milk's good for you. Drink milk, Marina. Drink milk. It's good for you. Trust me. Drink milk. And work out. Although Marina clearly doesn't need to work out, because he's swole. Anyway, that's why the number of humans keeps declining. From what I've heard, the spike in number of infertile couples is due to the lack of souls that can be assigned to them for birth. That's an interesting reason for low birth rates. Yeah, there's just not enough souls. But I mean, it makes sense in the world, but that's just kind of funny to think about. And the assumption is that souls are giving up on reincarnation because they'd rather not go through the same suffering again. But dead men tell no tales, so no one can say for sure. Between us, the reborn ones, we're at a point where we consider ourselves lucky just to be born again. I tried asking a god whether decreasing reincarnations is due to their choices or some other factor, but I never got a clear answer to this question. So that means your place is high enough to ask questions to a god? Let's just say I'm an acquaintance. That's why I warned you about Indra earlier. Then isn't there anything you heard from the gods? It doesn't need to be about my friend in particular. Just anything about a Garuda Rakshasa would do. Well, there is something. But what if you make a trip for nothing because of my speculation? Since the information I can gather is so scarce, I'm desperately checking up on every one of them just in case. The majority of my efforts have been in vain already. I have no intention of blaming you, even if the information you've given me proves wrong. It's not just whether it's right or wrong, but you could find yourself in danger. I'm ready to deal with the consequences. Fair enough. Then I'll tell ya. Just don't ask me how I know. Thank you for the company. It was fun. I really hope you get reunited with your friend. It'd be fun for the three of us to get together and spend the night sharing each other's stories. Don't you hold any grudge after being put through all that by Garuda? Honestly, I had given up on getting any information from you the moment you brought up how they'd slaughtered you. I know, right? It'd be only natural for me to resent you. Then, how about this? Consider my information false. I might be setting you up for a trap to get you killed, you never know. Look at that face. Come on. Did you say you were prepared? Come what may. There shouldn't have been a pause there. I just paused because I'm fucking stupid. That information is legit, but so is the danger in it. So keep your guard up so you can once again laugh at your friend. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck. Wait! I forgot to give you this! Don't go around half naked like that and put this on. I don't need clothing. I let another human borrow what I used to always wear in exchange for its information. I can recover that one when the timing is adequate. Wearing something else is unnecessary. This isn't just a piece of garment. It's made for cloaking. Does it conceal you or something? Nah, nothing to that extent. But it can help you by reducing the sound of your footsteps or breathing. What? You don't trust me? Or is it not effective enough? For starters, just the black color of it should make it much easier to hide that bare skin of yours. And let me have that expensive pen and notepad back. Jeez, you took them with you so smoothly.
Is it okay if I don't return this garment to you?
Yeah, it's not mine anyway. Its owner will recover it when deemed necessary. Do we think... Do we think that's who's, do we think that's Chandra's? By any chance? It's not an Azteca, so relax. I'm not on such terms with Azteca to be receiving their clothes, you know. It's a god's, to tell you the truth. I mean, don't wear it if it makes you uneasy. Either way, it's up to you now. So long! I wish you all the best in finding that friend of yours. You guys are a bit noisy for this time of day. What is it? Did that fella from earlier come back or something?
It's me. I'm not here to disturb your training, but I'm here to tell you something important.
Oh, whoa. Danger. Danger, danger, danger. Whenever Indra's involved, it ain't good. Nothing Indra's involved in is ever good. Danger, 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 danger. Wee woo, wee woo. What am I doing?
The delirium of having only been awake for like 20 minutes is getting to me. Oh good god.
Oh, I'll also mention this now because it'll be relevant. But click the wrong thing. Over the Christmas and New Year's period, it might be a bit difficult for me to record. So if I end up missing videos for Kubera, Terror God, ORV, or Triple S Class Revival Hunter, that's why. It's just a bit hard for me to record over the Christmas period with work and also, you know, obviously all the family stuff, which is, I'm not complaining, obviously, don't get me wrong. But it's obviously, it just means I'm gonna have less time to record. So, bear that in mind. If there's an upload and you're like, oh, is there no upload this week? There probably won't be. I'll try my hardest. It just means that if I do get it up, it might be on a different day, or it might just not happen at all. But it's just for the Christmas New Year's period, and then we'll be back to the usual as soon as we swing into the new year proper. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know in a video. But that's kind of how it's going to be. Right, carrying on. In the human realm, a betrothal is a promise to get married. But for gods, the betrothal itself is considered to be the marriage. So the betrothed becomes the wife or husband immediately following the ceremony. Then, why do they call the ceremony a betrothal? I asked him out of curiosity, and his response was, That's what being engaged on... What's being engaged on the bodies, but the souls? That's for gods. A betrothal is a ceremony to bind two souls together. Spin-off, Season 3, Spin-off 14, Whistle, Volume 2. Interesting, so she's married to Indra. Bound souls become the significant other of one another, and both sides get granted eternity, for as long as one or the other continues to exist. He was the wind of the universe, and a god that would not perish unless the universe collapsed. So, my soul, which became the wind's other half, no space, was granted eternity until the end of the universe. It's for the duration of the betrothal, to be precise. Oh wait, no, this is, Vayu? It's Vayu, not Indra. If it's the wind, it's Vayu. It's for the duration of the betrothal, to be precise. The betrothal stays effective while you two love each other the most. So, it'll come to an end the moment one of you loves another soul more than that of the betrothed. And the bond can be broken by one side without mutual agreement. What will happen? That will never happen. Well, anything can happen in this world, you know. You jerk. How can you say such a thing when you're our betrothal coordinator? Did I say I wanted to? You're the one who bugged me for it. I didn't have a choice. Chandra was out of reach, and you were the only fifth Zen god available. I wanted to hurry up and get engaged. Anyway, I did as you asked, so I don't get too pissy now. I was just messing with you out of envy. What's there to envy? Aren't all gods able to get engaged if they want to?
It'll be hard for him since he's always been at the top. Already been to the top, as in he's received enlightenment.
The top?
It's the place where you can go to once you reach your enlightenment. For ordinary souls, enlightenment is like the exit to liberate themselves from this universe. But for gods like us, with jurisdiction over a universal scale. Apologies. We cannot just cross that exit. So we use the top as a place where we can reconstruct and lower ourselves. My Siri triggered. How dare she? So we use the top as a place where we can reconstruct and lower ourselves. Make our own reasons why we must remain in the universe. But as a result of this, Indra's character changed like night and day. Could he be able to love someone wholeheartedly as is? If at all, it will most likely be a shallow relationship. The kind of love he can cut off and toss away any minute, depending on his needs. Just like how he tailored himself at the top.
Vayu, have you ever been to the top?
Nope. I was afraid of changing like Indra, so I held back. I told myself I wouldn't reach enlightenment until you accepted my proposal. Instead, I put aside my training when it was almost completed and paid all attention to you. And here we were at last. If I reach enlightenment and go to the top after the betrothal, I'll most likely choose you as my reason to remain in this universe. I choose to cherish you, even when I come back down.
By most likely, you mean that it's not for certain?
It's as good as certain. Think about it. There's someone who's the other half of your soul. What could possibly come before that? So, there's no need for you to worry. This betrothal will hold strong, even after I reach enlightenment.
Alright, I'll believe it if you say so. Honestly, I wanted to ask him if he could give up on that enlightenment thing. But he's one of the fundamental gods making up this universe, and someone who needed to be the wind of this universe for eons to come. Thus, I couldn't dare ask him to remain a fourth sun god just for my sake. Alright, that was the last of it. Did you record everything?
Your whistle is still as clear as crystal.
You bet. After all, it's the sound of the wind that this universe fell for. It's one of the very few specialties I've got, you know? Anyway, it's kind of funny how you came to me just to record my whistle. After that nagging about focusing on my training.
What's this email about?
On my end though, all that hard training gets nowhere when I see you. Especially when you come this late at night when I'm all alone, you know. Oh, and your cloak. I let someone else borrow it. Let's see, it was...
God, so many fucking things that need my attention. Interesting, it was Indra's cloak.
It was a Garuda Rakshasa. And I had a decent heart. Help him out if you see...
Oh no, this is Vayu. It is Vayu, not Indra. What the fuck am I on about? The headphones. I should have known it was Vayu. What the fuck? What am I doing? I am actually such a clown. I am such a clown.
Help him out if you see him. He said he was looking for someone. He even drew a picture out on here. Why'd you have that face? I let you record everything as you asked. Wasn't that why you came today?
The important part is what I'm about to tell you now.
So, are you asking me to decide whether to keep our betrothal?
The plan to exterminate the current human race is beyond the scope of my ability for me to stop it. If you want, we can maintain our betrothal so I can protect your soul from being obliterated. But you'll be left alone to start a lonely reincarnation among the new human race, in the new era. Each life will be more exhausting than the current one, with no company to turn to, who shares the same roots. And there's no telling how long you'll have to endure all that weight. Besides, for the new human race, priority will be given to the brains over their souls. to only remember me unless something special happens. And, likewise, I wouldn't have any means to find you without help of Yama. Which means we'll have to rely on that fuzzy attraction that our souls feel for each other, for the odds of our reunion. Would you be able to go on like that?
I'd say it's impossible.
In fact, this is probably value. I'd say it's impossible. It would even be a million years before your mind crashes. It wouldn't even be a million years.
Look at you. You're asking me with the answer already set in your mind. If you know everything so well, then why don't you just go ahead and break our betrothal? You don't even need a mutual agreement, so why bother coming all this way? It's not like you have expected me to support and root for the plan to exterminate our race.
I can't break off our betrothal.
Say what?
That'd be the same as abandoning my responsibility to you, as your betrothed.
That's cruel, Vayu. That's cruel.
Responsibility is a foremost virtue that Vayu chose from the top when he reached enlightenment. He said that if he were to pick me as his primary virtue, he couldn't rule out the possibility of him making the wrong choice in a crucial event that would decide the fate of this universe. He also said that the end of the universe meant the end of our betrothal anyway. His choice was the best way to protect me. That the betrothal could be sustained out of the sense of responsibility, and that nothing would change in the end. That's how he comforted my disappointed self in his arms.
Lies. Everything changed in the end. So what do you expect me to do? You're telling me that I'll have to live in agony if I keep our relationship. But you can't break it on your end just because you can't stand yourself bailing out of your responsibilities as my betrothed. So the reason you came today was to tell me to break our bond at my end?
I'm not demanding you to do so. I'm giving you a choice. If you wish to live, then don't break it. I'll honor your decision.
Just cut that nonsense! What a mess. I should have held on to you back then. I should have asked you then to stay with me for me. If this is what enlightenment was, I didn't need it. And even at this moment, our bond does not break. Even when I'm being treated like this, my heart still... Fine then, let's do this. I'd also like to just end us. I mean, I feel like a joke that our betrothal is still in effect in a situation like this. But as you can see, I don't have much control over where my heart is. And I don't think I could leave you behind like this. So I'm gonna go and inform everyone about the plan to exterminate our current race. You'll have to kill me to stop me. If I die at your hands, I guess I could finally give up on you and let go of us.
No way. I can't do that. There's no way I can take your life.
It must be hard for you. I know. That's precisely why I'm suggesting it. Whether it's responsibility toward your betrothed, or the responsibility for the plan to exterminate the human race, you should let go of one right here and now, instead of being a coward who puts up on my shoulders the choice and the burden that is yours to bear.
That was pretty appalling of your betrothed. To put you to the test like that, knowing how you're suffering. Don't worry, I just broke your betrothal for you. I guess you don't know that the betrothal coordinator can also break the bond. It would have been a simple thing if you'd come to me in the first place. Why would you waste your time for nothing coming all this way? Anyway, clean up and follow me. I'll wait for you there. Since the betrothal bond was only being held together by a sense of responsibility, he must have never imagined how painful it would be to break that bond. The girl I loved did not know. It would by no means be okay for him to let the other half of his soul, which he so dearly loved before enlightenment, get ripped apart and vanished.
Hey there, you. Stop hiding. You should just come over here and listen. Why are you peeking like that? Is someone coming for you? Or do you sneak out behind your mom's back? You seem to be interested in whistling. Let me teach you. I just like to listen.
I just like to listen to it.
Oh yeah? Then there's this mister who whistles better. I just like you. Huh?
Spin-off 14. Whistle and next. Between the first and the second. I mean, it's got a nice wholesome end, but fucking hell. That was rough. Jesus. Yeah, anything that Indra's involved in is, I mean, I was right saying that nothing Indra's involved in ends well, but I was wrong in calling Vayu Indra. But I mean, leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. It's all in black and white. How was I supposed to tell? The headphones are the clearest fucking giveaway, you pleb. But anyway, we're gonna leave that there. As I said, leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, share the video around, you know, the usual YouTube stuff. And with that out of the way, I'm honestly, even you. And it's time for another video. Let's talk. For now.